Taiwan, the heart of Asia, is an island state along the northwestern Pacific Ocean in East Asia. It is no surprise that this island was recognized by the Europeans in the 16th century as Formosa, meaning a beautiful island. This time, we will go deep into Taiwan, explore the main island and its outlying islands, and get to know the Formosa of the East from its history, human culture, natural landscape, and ecological environment. Dubbed the third most beautiful sunrise in the world by Sinovision.net, the Shiliao sunrise shines over the Heping Bridge, which was built in 1935, and preludes the Geelong people's daily routine as usual. The sight of Alabao Bay in the Heping Island Memorial Park makes one marvel at the astonishing work of Mother Nature. The natural terrain of the pedestral rock formations makes for a magnificent spectacle. The Tianqian Temple, with its 502 Arhat statues, and the 2-century-old Tianho Temple are both symbols of the local residents' religious beliefs and awe for the ocean. Geelong is Taiwan's busiest port and the most coveted home port and transit port for cruise ships entering Taiwan. Our Taiwan journey starts right here. Jinmen, the first line of defense between Taiwan and China, has a history of the most gruesome warfare under a facade of peace and serenity. The Second Taiwan Strait crisis broke out in 1958 and did not come to an end until 1979, dragging on for a total of 21 years. However, once classified as a battlefield, Jinmen did not see the light of liberation until 1992, when martial law and government battlefield experiments were abolished. Despite the blood and gore, wartime has left a wide array of tourism resources for Jinmen. The once deafening artillery shells have been reshaped into a local specialty, the Jinmen knives. Jinmen is also known for its world-renowned Baijiu Jinmen Gaoliang liquor. The centuries-old Senxian, a lion statue that guards the county and wards off evil spirits, is the most venerated religious figure among the people of Jinmen. Inhabited by reputedly the most well-preserved Hoklo settlement in the world, it is left with numerous historical houses and permeated by a strong cultural atmosphere. Time has carved out indelible memories in the chronicle of Jinmen. As another line of defense across the Taiwan Strait, Matsu has also weathered a time of suppression. With the world's highest concentration of military tunnels, this tiny land of 29.6 square kilometers is dotted with an astounding 256 tunnels. The most spectacular of all is the entirely hand-carved Beihai Tunnel, an awe-inspiring masterpiece due to its grandeur and the arduousness of construction. Just as Jinmen is as piquant as the Jinmen Gaoliang, Matsu is as rich and gentle as the aged Matsu Gaoliang. Matsu gets its name from Matsu, the most worshipped deity among seafarers. Speaking of mythology, Matsu has also been found to be the breeding ground of the once thought to be extinct bird of mythology, the Chinese crested tern. Another one of Matsu's most sought-after miracles is the Blue Tears, a mesmerizing sight of the so-called aurora of the sea along the coast, have been named one of the 15 wonders of the world by CNN. Unlike Jinmen, Matsu is occupied predominantly by settlements of migrants from northern Fujian, such as Jinbi village in Beigan. Sitting on a turquoise coast, the village resembles the Santorini of the East, with its sun and beaches, as well as the gray stone buildings built along the hills. Penghu, the brightest gem in the Taiwan Strait, is an archipelago of 90 islands and a repository of historical and cultural wisdom. With striking views of the ocean, Penghu is a place blessed with bountiful gifts from nature. When it comes to the colors of Penghu, two types of black are not to be missed. The first being the coral stone houses. Penghu's history is built out of coral reefs. The so-called coral stone is the skeletal remains of coral. The second type of black stands for the basalt columns, a kind of geological wonder scattered throughout the Penghu archipelago. In particular, the bluish-black columns in Shijiyu, one of the 4 islands of southern Penghu, are reminiscent of a lineup of upright coast guards. The columnar formations nestle against a natural sea cave called the Blue Cave. To the south of Taiwan's western outlying islands is the largest city in southern Taiwan, Kaohsiung. With the largest international port in Taiwan, this city ranks 6th among the world's largest container ports. The Kuziliao Fishing Harbor and suppliers of fishery products in Kaohsiung use an advanced food safety control system to regulate and maintain the freshness and safety of new catches. The harbor also has the largest yield of freshly caught produce in Taiwan and serves as a major place of origin of mullet roe. Come here to experience the charming ambiance of the fishing harbor. You never know that the ocean comes in so many shades of blue until you have visited Lanyu. The people of Lanyu are born with an artistic gene. The plain-colored Tatala boats elegantly portray the Tao people's visions of life, imprinted with arbitrary geometric patterns around the eye of the boat. It is the firmest belief of the seafaring people that the eye-like totem will guide them across the sea during the flying fish season and help them to not lose their bearings. As the breeze blows, slabs of dried flying fish flutter and dance in the wind. The Tao people believe that flying fish are God-sent gifts. Lanyu is where you can dive into the crystal-clear bay. It is where you can go deep into the local tribal heartland of the Tao people of Austronesian descent and experience a Tatala ride, nighttime fishing for flying fish, and the charm of 400-year-old underground houses made of stone slabs. The secluded Green Island is a water paradise of the eastern coast of Taiwan. Green Island is home to one of 3 saltwater hot springs in the world. The hot spring is dubbed the Jiaori Hot Spring, with Jiaori meaning facing the sun, because it is where you can be the first to greet the sunrise in Taiwan. Taiwan is often seen as the most democratic and the freest place in Asia. To trace back the history of Taiwan's democratic freedom, one must pay a visit to Green Island, which played a significant role in the history of Taiwan. During the White Terror from 1949 to 1991, the Green Island prison used to accommodate a considerable number of political prisoners, over 2,000 at its peak. The former prison has now been renovated into the National Human Rights Museum, which symbolizes the pursuit of democracy, freedom, and human rights. As the ship sails into Fugang, we are back to the main island. Apart from the diverse and vibrant outlying islands, Taiwan has many more secret havens that are worth visiting. To delve into the past and present of Taiwan, a good place to visit would be the National Museum of Prehistory in Taidong, where you can dig deep into how the island has changed over tens of thousands of years in terms of aspects such as its natural history, prehistory, the Austronesian peoples, human evolution, and the science of archaeology. Tempted to visit the island of Formosa yet? The exciting diversity of Taiwan awaits you. Come and experience it for yourself.